Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss pre-market video for Thursday, August 23rd, 2018. I'm Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Here's a look at the daily time frame of the ES. What you'll notice here is that price continues to hold near the highs, the recent highs here. This was the rejection that we saw a couple of days back. Price came back into the midpoint of that rejection and closed just below it, but right near it, that 63-64 zone. Clear resistance today, very small inside day developing, only 29% of ADR. So right now the range is 6.75 points, and it's been averaging 23 points per day. That gives us 29% of average daily range. So that's a very, very tiny range. You're not likely going to see the range stay that small, and so usually what you see is price push to both extremes to widen the range out. So we may see both the overnight highs and lows taken out in what could be a back and forth digestion type of day. Any failure to hold 28.40 would open up some downside, but right now again we're kind of stuck in a sideways range here, and if we fail to hold above these recent highs, we could be looking at a move back toward recent lows at around 27.90. Taking a look at the NQ, you'll see here again, this isn't my favorite spot in the chart right now. It's been very, very quiet overall. We have this very tight congestion here that's played out. I mentioned that it looks like a flag that could be ready to go to the upside, but again, we've been very, very quiet here as we head into the tail end of the August trading month here. And then we're going to flip the page to September and options expiration that comes up with more volatility heading into the end of the year. So do we get a shakeout first? Does price come down here and allow for a better bounce? Are we going to just see a straightaway push through 74.40, 74.50? That's been resistance, and we have not been able to get beyond it. But if a push occurs through 74.50, that could open up quite a bit of upside. So again, very tight compression here. I would say right now any pullback could still be a buying opportunity. We're still trading within the uptrending channel, so more upside is likely to occur. Now taking a look at metals, gold here is getting its shakeout leg. You can see right here gold getting a great bounce here off the recent lows of 1167.10, pushed back into the 1200, 1204 zone, and now we're pulling back. I mentioned to our traders in the trading room that any pullback could be a shakeout leg that provides another buy opportunity. And if you look at, for example, silver, seeing the same type of shakeout leg. Here is copper, same type of shakeout, and the same thing in platinum. After a bounce, a little bit of a shakeout here. So this could be an opportunity here for bulls to keep 1190's bid. If crude oil, or rather in gold, if gold bulls can keep 1190 bid, that could open up a return back toward the previous month's close. That'll give us about 1233s. So that's the path right now. We'll continue to watch to see if these metals continue to see bulls defending these lows. All right, taking a look here at Bitcoin. Now Bitcoin had a bit of a news here in the recent session that took it down. We were talking about a breakout opportunity, and a breakout beyond 67 could open up much more strength, and then again another round of ETF denials. I think SEC denied maybe 9 ETFs, something like that, from various ETF providers, and again that led to a major failed breakout and a nice rejection tail here. This does not look healthy. This sell right here again at this zone opens up the possibility for new lows. It really does. And again, as I've mentioned before, if we take out 6K, the next level down is 4400. That's the next major level down. There's clear air. You can see there's a volume ledge there, and so that would provide a little bit of a major sell-off to that point, and then perhaps a bounce back in to fill in some of that profile. So again, very bearish rejection here. It failed to break out, and when you see a failed breakout, oftentimes price will break in the opposite direction. In this case, that could be down. So Keep an eye on Bitcoin right now. It's not looking very healthy off this zone. That could open up quite a bit more selling pressure. Lastly, taking a look at crude oil. You'll notice here major squeeze the previous session, huge day up, and now price is approaching that high that we talked about, 68.40. So we've gotten almost into that zone. We got as high as 68.15 yesterday. Today's high 68.12. I think 68.40 could be right around the corner. That would complete the recent move here, and above that zone opens up a little bit more strength into 70. So we'll see if price can continue to push toward those targets. Overall, after a big trend day up like we saw yesterday, there's a tendency to see a counter trend type of fade back toward the midpoint as low as 67, but any pullback is likely to be defended by bulls in this absorption type of day with more upside potential ahead. Alright, that is it for now. Let's see how this plays out heading into the rest of the session. Good luck and trade well.